Police say 26-year-old Angel Zamora Moreno started fighting a driver after a crash.
Charged for his involvement in this 7-vehicle crash on Monday. Court documents I got show Monteo first hit a BMW after not staying in his lane before crossing the median and hitting several other cars.
But I'm getting too nice with this. Ain't no way that I'm going outside. My pockets been heavy as shit. The bank is...
What's poppin', M2T? It's your boy Ron on the channel to be. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button whenever you pull up to the channel. And while you at it, hit that post notification button for your boy, so whenever I drop, you can hop up in the truck and roll with me. See what's poppin'. We made it through the end of the week, fam. How y'all feeling? How everybody feeling? Everybody feeling good? That's what's up, man. Great job. You guys continue to do what it is you do, making the country good, doing our part, all right? Now sit back and chill. All right, today I got a couple of good stories for you guys. I need you guys to watch these videos because both stories are very pertinent. Now, let's go on and get to it. The first story, August the 6th, 2024, 26-year-old Angel Moreno was on I-635 in Dallas, Texas, Tuesday morning when he crashed and had an accident hitting numerous of vehicles, including an 18-wheeler. He hopped out of his car and dude went crazy. Check this out.
635 westbound is now reopened after being closed for hours this morning when police had to step in to investigate a crash.
It all started around 7 a.m. when Dallas Fire and police were called to respond to a multi-vehicle accident when the suspect driver began fighting another driver involved. But it didn't stop there. Videos circling around on social media showed the suspect continuing to get hit. Another driver tried to stop the fight but was stabbed by the suspect. Then a TxDOT employee saw what happened. They stopped to assist. Instead, the suspect then got inside the TxDOT worker's vehicle, employee with the car. When another driver saw the TxDOT employee get hit, they stopped to provide aid when the suspect once again took hold of their car and that driver too. It was at that point several good Samaritans were able to charge and hold the suspect down until police arrived. We spoke to one witness who can be seen driving a white Honda by the scene.
I mean, I was shaking. I mean, when I was calling 911, my voice was shaking because I was thinking, like, I'm watching someone try to kill another person. Like, it's a terrifying Tuesday morning. People can get angry, but, like, I mean, that was just evil.
Initial impact when he first scraped me was when it came up to here, and that's when he ventured off. You don't know if is this the day that I die or am I gonna be fine?
McCain was at a standstill in the westbound lanes of 635 near Forest Lane when his Nissan Rogue was sideswiped by a car driven by 26-year-old Angel Zamora Moreno. Moreno hit several other cars and an 18-wheeler before his car became disabled. As everyone got out of their cars to check the damage,
he got out of his car and went into his back trunk, opened his back trunk, opened up a red toolbox, and that's when he had. And then once he was into the DOT truck, that's when he came through and then hit this side and then veered off, and then that's when he struck the DOT worker himself. As far as frightening as it was for me, I can only imagine what she was feeling in the moment. I've had crazy mornings in my life, obviously nothing like this.
All of it taking place right in front of Sethi.
You know, there was a car accident. You know, these two guys get out and they're pretty much having a little bit of an altercation. You know, one guy in particular who, you know, I guess pretty much was being a little bit more aggro. You know, they were going back and forth, and then, you know, this first guy, he's on the floor. You know, he's kind of screaming, yelling for help.
Sethi says multiple cars pulled over, came Sethi's direction, hopping on the dark-colored vehicle next to him. Basically,
car behind it, and the lady, before he gets to the door, pretty much speeds off and he rolls off the car.
Literally watching someone maliciously trying to anything and everything that was in his way.
The woman who recorded it, too scared to show her face.
It takes a little part of you because you can, like, it could have been me.
She was headed to work with her girlfriend around 7 during morning rush hour when all of a sudden,
Just heard a bang and a hit, and that's pretty much when I put the car in park.
according to the affidavit, Moreno sideswiped several cars, causing him to slide into the trailer of an 18-wheeler. That's when she and Moreno locked eyes.
He just had a malicious look, and out of nowhere
She says Moreno charged after her with. She got into her car, locked the doors as he tried to break in.
He got onto my hood of my car, and all you see is just a.
And moments later, to stop him, and was rushed to the hospital in critical condition.
If it wasn't for him getting him away from our vehicle, I don't know what that guy would have done. A lot transpired in less than minutes, and it's just kind of like, if it wasn't for them, he wasn't gonna be done.
Now, anybody that go that crazy, in my mind, got to be on something. But before we get into it, the first thing we want to do is let the gentleman that got injured real bad with all the wounds, let him know and his family know that our prayers are with you guys, and we're hoping for a speedy recovery. Now, this man got injured because Moreno rushed a woman's car and was finna cause harm to her. Now, he's at fault for these accidents. And this is at 7 in the morning when people is on their way. They done just left Starbucks. They done just left McDonald's. They on their way to work. And he gets in an accident. He don't hit one vehicle. He hit 3-4 vehicles. And he hops out his car and he acts a damn fool. Go to his trunk. Y'all heard the witness. She say he went. She observed him go to his trunk, grab a weapon, and just got to swinging on everybody, rushing on cars, jumping on cars, knocking on people's windows, trying to injure everybody that he can come across. Now, what will make somebody do something like that, M2T? Mental. So, he rushes up on this woman. Y'all saw her, she's scared out of her mind. Then he hits old boy car. The other dude that was showing y'all where he hit his. And the other dude that y'all saw, he said that his friend told him, "Hey, don't do nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with us." Then y'all seen the other young lady say she was so terrified she didn't know what to do. Witnessing something like that. Now the witness that friend told him don't do nothing. What if that was one of us? And you see him rushing up on the car with a weapon in his hand. And he's beating on this woman's window. He done jumped on top of her car. He done smashed the car in. Now he beating on the window. He got a weapon in his hand. What you gonna do? Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, that ain't my business. That ain't got nothing to do with that. That could be my mom or my sister. Or one of my daughters out in that car, or my wife. Or one of our wives or family members or women in our family. So he got a weapon. If you ain't got no weapon, you already know that the odds is up against you. But if you got a weapon, which in Texas, almost everybody got a weapon. Who won't have no weapon in Texas? Then me, I got to hop out and do what I got to do, Because if you don't, then numerous of people is going to end up hurting. And then I got to go to sleep at night, wondering, damn, Ron, why you didn't get up and do nothing? But that's just me. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all will do, what y'all think about the situation. This was a crazy situation, man, on that morning, man. And ain't nobody expecting that, man, for this dude to go crazy. Then he walk off in handcuffs looking all crazy. All these charges against him. An idiot. So get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this damn fool going crazy on I-635 in Dallas. All right, on to the next story. August the 5th, 2024, 26-year-old California trucker Walter Montejo was traveling down I-70 Monday afternoon when his life was changed forever. Check this out.
Megan and Lucas, Montejo is charged for his involvement in this 7-vehicle crash on Monday. Court documents I got show Montejo first hit a BMW after not staying in his lane before crossing the median and hitting several other cars. They also show he's been cited before for speeding and a violation 3 years ago. New charges were filed today, nearly 48 hours after a in Northwest Colombia. Court documents say 26-year-old Walter Montejo faces involuntary manslaughter and assault in a crash that 54-year-old Cindy Helms and 84-year-old Melvina Collin on Monday. Prosecutors also charging Montejo with the misdemeanor of driving with a suspended license.
It doesn't directly affect the involuntary manslaughter charge, but it would be something that the judge would take into consideration in sentencing if we were to get to sentencing.
The prosecutor's office says Montejo was in the country from El Salvador on a work visa. Documents say his license was suspended because of a DWI from Jackson County and show this won't be his first time in front of a judge. In March of 2022, he pleaded guilty to 2 counts of driving a car with defective brakes after he was pulled over on I-70 for a lane violation and speeding the year before. Court records show he was fined $250. Today's documents also reveal more about Monday's crash, showing Montejo didn't stay in his lane. Ram and Ford Explorer, leaving the driver of the Ram seriously hurt. He then hit the U-Haul with Collin and Helms in it before. Documents say witnesses say they saw Montejo overcorrect after hitting the BMW and that he was driving fast before the crash.
Most serious motor vehicle collisions that involve exceptionally bad driving are charged as involuntary manslaughter because that's the statute that fits that conduct.
A court date has not been set yet for Montejo. We're told he is in good condition at the hospital after being hurt in the crash. I'm still working to learn the condition of the driver in the Ram.
I don't know what it was with this driver and how he lost control, but that was bad, the way he did them people in that U-Haul. And we want to send our prayers and our condolences to their families and let them know that we are praying for you guys. Bad situation. Drivers, be careful on these roads, man. Be careful. Like, we got people around us, man. People just trying to make it home just like we is. You know, who's behind these wheels? Who they got behind these wheels? You know, trucking ain't like it used to be. I don't recall it being that many accidents and this much stuff happening in a trucking incident. But I've been trucking for almost 10 years, so, I mean, who am I? I don't know. Y'all tell me. You know, have it always been this bad? You know, so get in the comments and let me know what y'all think about this video, man. But it's crazy, as much stuff that's happening. Like, who is they letting behind these wheels? All right. Big shout out to my subscribers, my A1 Day ones. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you, fam. Big shout out to all the guests that be just pulling in, seeing what's popping. I appreciate y'all. And a special big shout out to all my new subscribers. Y'all continue to do what it is y'all doing. I appreciate that support, man. I'm grateful. We almost at that 10,000, so let's go on and get there so we can go on and go live and party and do our thing. All right, M2T, enjoy y'all weekend. Until next time, it's your boy.
I just got in a whole brand new bag. I'm running around. Jewelry moving.